Okay, now wait a minute.
You have a spoon there.
I have a spoon?
Yep, it's right on there.
Oh. Okay. I even have to look. There. Four more. All right, Bailey. Time has come. Is it 5 o'clock?
Yep.
Bailey, it's 5 o'clock. You have to get the basket. I know it's the other direction, dear. Hey, wait, where are you going? Hey, wait a minute, Bailey! That's not the right thing. No. Bailey, get the basket. Oh. Bailey, come on. Let's go. There we go. Good girl. There we are. Oh. We were very confused. The basket's over there. There we go. Get your knees out of the way, quick. Good girl. Yes, she's good. She gets the good basket. She's good girl. Yes, thank you. Well, I say good girl. Wonderful dog. Just absolutely super dog. Here we go. I think she has a little bit of a stiff neck. Have you noticed? It doesn't turn too easily.
I didn't notice.
Well, if she's lying there and you throw a cookie next to her, she can't get it.
Oh.
You have to go and give it to her. That's very good stuff, isn't it? Hey. There we go. Thank you. Okay, now. Oh. That piece of mail has to go somebody else. That's Janine's. I'm sorry. I should get organized ahead of time. I don't move so fast anymore. I'm not sure I ever did. Okay. Here we go. We're organized. Okay. Okay. Hi all. This is for the fun. Uh-oh, and the swearing jar. Okay. Use whatever is needed. Willie and Tina. Well, isn't that nice? I can swear 20
I was
times.
just thinking the same thing. Whichever's needed more. You're going to swear more than...
Yeah, okay, we'll stop that for a moment. You have no idea how many suggestions I have on how to get cramp in your leg. Did you read my email this morning?
I did.
I couldn't put my foot down.
Yeah.
The side of my foot was on the floor. I couldn't walk with the side of my foot on the floor. I bet you I've had a dozen cures. One of them is to put a cake of soap in the bed.
I've heard that before.
You too,
like
huh?
an old wives' tale or something.
Yeah. Well, I can't imagine what good it would do. Pinching my nose. Yep.
That's interesting.
Pinching my nose was another one. They may work. I don't know. I mean, this, that business about sticking needles in you, Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
Having read about many of my exploits, I'm appealing to your sense of right for guidance. Oh, dear. Quite by accident, I came across a picture on Facebook of a Discover card which also carries HSUS logo. HSUS. I know that you have a wonderful following, and so many folks are not aware that the fact that HSUS spends less than 2% of their take on the animals. Do I have any suggestions? Common sense approach to life when you're dealing upfront with people. I don't know a thing about HSRS. It's not the House of Representatives. No. What is HSRS? Humane Society of the United States? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I do know that there are an awful lot of charities where the buck never reaches where it's supposed to go. Certainly we don't have anything to do with any of them. Yeah, I can't. I can't get involved in it because I don't know anything about it, and I'm afraid there might be one that's good, and that'd be the one I'd end up picking on. But from my own personal experience, I know that there's an awful lot of overhead to an awful lot of charities, whether they're animal oriented or not. I have a lot of thoughts on this, but I can't, I'll get in the middle of something.
Right.
None the least of which is this Boston One Fund. I mean, they've given out an awful lot of money, but...
Yep.
And so is the 9/11 Fund. They've done an impossible job to try and figure out who gets the money and who doesn't get the money, but I think I could do a better job. So there.
Yep. Bills.
This is another bill.
Next one's a bill, too.
And that's a bill, too?
That's a bill.
This might be interesting, though. Let's try it.
Okay.
Because this one can get all outdoors. But every once in a while, we charge something large to it. That's American Express. It's gasoline and building materials and garbage disposal.
Oh.
Stromberg's chicks. They are coming like tomorrow.
Really? Just in time
What's
for
today?
the shooting? Oh, I swore.
Damn it, you didn't get that. I'm $19 to the good.
Oh.
No, they were going to be mailing them the 2nd. That would be...
Oh, today is the 31st.
Yeah. See, they hatch on Monday, and they ship them on Tuesday, and we get them on Wednesday. So by Wednesday we should... Because they only bill them when they're ready to ship or whatever. So at any rate, this is what a gasoline bill looks like, and a dumpster bill and everything else. It's 5 or 6 pages, but it's necessary, I guess, to have to do that. I have just recently changed our dumpster to automatic pickup on Mondays. So we just can't cope with it otherwise.
Goes in Teresa's drawer?
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to be thrifty and have them pick up like once a month, but boy, do we make trash.
That we do.
Fun money. Thanks for what you do. Well, you're welcome. The poo of the day. Where are they getting those little elastics? See this?
Aren't those hair elastics for kids?
For kids?
Yeah.
Because they're horse elastics for braiding the mane of a horse.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that all these people would have those. Maybe they duplicate effort. Very nice. Okay. We got some there. And the fun jug.
Nice.
I had something I was going to spend the fun jug on lately.
Oh.
Didn't I tell
Something
you?
fun?
I don't know. I can't remember. I remember telling everybody, I thought, oh, that would be a good thing. I bet they'd like to do that.
No, I don't know if you told me. No, I feel
You didn't listen.
No,
You didn't listen.
I always listen. This looks like a matching fund.
This looks a little promising here. What the hell was it? I had a brainstorm. I thought, oh, the camera people would like that. I don't know what it was. I left it on this. I think that screws them up.
Oh.
The my computer is on the program that makes me able to change the position of the camera. And I think when I do that, I don't think you get a clear picture. I think I did a wrong thing.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what they have been saying about it. My picture's no good. Sounds great, view's pretty darn good. Let's open some mail. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, do that. Somehow I left it on overnight one night or something, and they had, it kept turning in circles, or I don't know what it did, but very funny things. Okay, this is the GE matching funds. We have GE Foundation, $150.
Nice.
Matching gift, nice. And this is Bob and Polly
Yep.
and Lenora Sabrizio. Huh. Please note that donor information must not be shared with other GE employees or retirees. I just read the names of who gave us the money. What the hell? I wasn't supposed to do that?
I don't know. I was going to write.
It's very confusing. Anyway, thanks, Bob. Lenora. There you go.
Onto the box.
Huh?
Onto the boxes.
Onto the box. And this is Bailey's special postal basket made for her by the kids out there in Denver
Oh, they did?
or wherever they were.
That's very nice.
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
Yeah.
Little purple basket. When she picked it up yesterday, she was amazed. It had a different handle. And she said, "What is this?" So she picked it up. She picked it up anyway.
Here, I'll hold this over first.
Oh, dear me. One good thing, the doctor said I'm not contagious. I'm just noisy. But I can't complain about anything because I already complained about my
You
foot.
already did. You had your one today.
I had my one shot of the day. My foot. Oh boy. We have some folded ones. They sealed it up so I can't get in at all. Okay. We had a sick puppy. I think it's okay now, but we had a sick puppy today. Did you know that?
Grace had filled me in, yes. So.
I'll get to it. Just a minute. I was gonna
No,
unpack
I
this
was
first.
just writing where it's from.
Nook glow light. Huh. I've never seen
Interesting.
printing inside of a box, have you?
No, looks like advertising.
Right. How'd that happen?
Don't know.
That's an official
Interesting.
box. I mean,
Interesting though, huh?
that's
Unless they
pretty.
turned it inside out.
Who? No person did it, did they? That's an officially done one, isn't it?
Doesn't it almost look like they turned the box inside out?
All right, Smarty, go turn it the other way out then. It's sealed in the corner like it was a manufactured thing. If they turned that inside out themselves, they did a hell of a good job. All right.
It's sealed here too with tape. I think originally it was like this.
Well, isn't that funny?
See?
That's wonderful.
Look at.
Who did that? They're very clever.
This person,
This person.
Pat,
We don't know who it
from
is yet.
South Plainfield, New Jersey.
That's the one suing me, is it?
Patricia from South Plainfield, New Jersey.
Look at all these are, we put those on the front porch.
These are
Those
nice
are the ones
ones.
we
These are the nice
take as we go
ones.
out the front door. Kellogg's Special K. See if she wrote any messages. No messages. Okay. And we have some money for the fun fund. What was I going to do with the fun fund? Come on now.
I don't know.
There you are, Pat.
Yep,
You already got that.
I did.
Okay.
Big box.
I was impressed with that, turning the box inside out.
I know. Do we know what this is?
Which one of us is going to pick it up?
Hold on. All right. I don't think it's heavy.
It has an arrow. It says this side up. So behave. There we go. Got it. Got it.
It says it's a 25-inch suitcase, but I'm thinking it's just in that box.
Cannot be a 25-inch suitcase. I am waiting for the airlines to say you can't have any carry-on at all. That makes a lot of sense to me, you know? Did you want to play with this box too?
No. Oh.
Oh, look out. No. Whatever it is, it's purple.
Are those yoga mats?
Oh my, yep. How did you know that?
Because they look like yoga mats.
I wouldn't know what a yoga mat looks like, having never done yoga. Do you do yoga?
No, well, I have done yoga, but why do I
You've
need to do
obviously
yoga?
been-
I work here. I run nuts.
Wait a minute.
We have a bunch of these purple yoga mats.
That's interesting. We can find some good use for them. And a red envelope.
Yoga mat mesh bags.
A storm came through today and knocked out our electricity. I came home from work and didn't know what to do without a TV, computer, kitchen appliance. Then I remembered I had things that I'd been meaning to ship to Service Dog Project, and voila! Something can be done indoors without electricity. Hope the yoga mats, and the appropriate color I might add, might come in handy for training or for a recipient or whatever you deem them to be useful. I know I usually send audio equipment. Oh, I know who this is.
Oh, yes, yep.
She's the one that sent the microphones. She sent us 2 microphones. And she also sent me the portable, the little pin-on job that I haven't used yet. At any rate,
These yoga mats are very nice.
I usually send audio equipment, and I thought I'd take a break from that. As always, thank you for your dedication to the cause and showing me the person I should aspire to. Oh, my word, in 20 years. Ones with cramps in your feet. As always, the unflappable. Sincerely, Maxine. I haven't handwritten a letter in years. You know, that's true. People haven't handwritten, and kids don't know how to cursor write or something.
Nope. Yeah, I don't think they teach it anymore. They
don't
very
do that.
rarely do.
That's a red envelope.
Read it. Yep.
Red envelopes. I like red envelopes.
Well, around here, they're
Yeah,
important.
around here, it's the way to remember what's in an envelope. Is if it's got checks or money or things like that, we put it in a red envelope. Okay, here we have
Very
some
nice.
well done shit pickers.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Those are the good ones.
Huh?
Those are the good ones.
Yep.
We stuff in the harnesses.
Yep. Doing. Did we do everything we were supposed to do?
I think we did. You got everything open?
I have everything open.
Okay.
I don't have any phones to call.
Nope. Nothing?
Nothing.
No questions?
Oh, I don't know whether I had questions. I remember putting something in the bottom of a basket and thinking, well, I'll come
This
to it.
one?
I'll come to it eventually. Is there anything in the bottom of that one?
Uh-oh.
You're throwing things.
Yep.
Maybe this is one. I did put. I don't know whether I did these or not. That happens when you get old. You can't remember a damn thing. Here, so here's some questions. I'm sending bail money. This is good. Okay, here we go. I know you raise and train fur babies for some reason, health or otherwise. Do you take them back as a senior citizen center on the farm or have any place on a home to be a pet? I had this question and I answered it very carefully, and then we found out the microphone wasn't working.
Oh.
So, yes, all the dogs we produce come back here. Even if say it's somebody who's got one of our dogs and for one reason or another their illness progresses or something and they can no longer use the dog as a service dog, it's still they have to have our approval before we return it to their family as a pet, which we often do. But I still would like to maintain the control, if you will, of the decision, just to make sure it's a good situation for the dog. And if it is, fine. Then we leave the dog where it is, or we bring it here, or the volunteers take it, or it falls asleep in my bedroom. No, not my bedroom. We have a lot of dogs around. At any rate, somehow we manage to be responsible for all the dogs we produce. How do we keep the dogs free of ticks and fleas? We pick them off. I have picked a lot of fleas in my life.
Yeah.
Now we do use Advantage.
Yep. Advantage.
That's
yep.
Megan that did that one. And this next question is the real reason. Have there ever been cats at Crazy Acres? Yes, there have been, and it took me a long time to figure out that they were the ones bringing in the fleas. The local cat rescue, we live on 2,000 acres right behind us is 2,000 acres of state forest. And when they capture a feral cat, like in Melrose or something, there's a group down there that want to rehabilitate them and turn them loose in the forest here. So they had a fancy cage they bought out, and they'd set cats up, and they'd live in the cage for a couple of weeks, and they'd feed them, and they'd feed them, and then they'd leave the door open, the cat would go away, and they'd hope it was organized. So I did that for a while, and we did have cats in the barn. And when we have cats in the barn, you don't have as many mice and rats. Now we have mice and rats.
Yep.
And I'm happy to report that the Frozen Rodent Delivery Company is back in business because Grace got inspired.
I think she got 4 today.
4 today.
Yeah, this morning.
Did she get Grandpa yet?
No, this morning we came into 4 in the feed
Well,
room.
yesterday was 3, so we're 7 down.
Yeah. They're in the freezer, so beware if you come here tomorrow.
That's right.
You may find a present in the freezer.
They're all bagged and ready to go to the Frozen Rodent Delivery Company. George Myers, the veterinarian, takes them because he rehabilitates hawks and owls and things. And these, heaven knows, they are well-fed rats.
They're big.
They're big. Yep, they are big.
They're big.
Size of a small cat or a large cat. At any rate, they're very healthy. You know,
They like milk bones.
They like milk bones.
They really like
Well,
milk
remember when we had Giselle here in the house?
Mm-hmm.
And I was sleeping upstairs, and I could hear something, which turned out to be Giselle, at 2 o'clock every night. And so I put a box of milk bones here in the living room, and then I stood upstairs in the balcony and watched. She took 4 milk bones a night into the kitchen and hid them under the sink, where she had a tremendous pile of milk bones. That's where she stored them, because she actually lived in my file cabinet. Because remember, she's the one that ran across my lap.
That's right.
And that's when she got her name. You know.
Yeah.
And she was with us for quite a while before she finally left, when we got that dog that caught them all.
Yeah. That used to bite everyone.
Who was that?
Kelly?
Kelly. We borrowed somebody's Jack Russell. Wonderful, wonderful dog catching rats. Also bit everybody on the property.
Volunteer.
All the volunteers, every dog. Everybody was terrified of this little thing that was about 8 inches tall. Okay, Dane's condition to accept cats. Yes, they are. They don't know the difference. They're just fine. If a cat doesn't run, they're not going to chase it.
Right.
Any dog with any sense wouldn't pick a fight with a cat. Those cats, they have
Yeah.
4 feet. They all have claws, teeth, claws, everything. Have I ever worked with cats in commercials? Yes, I certainly have. I've had them crawl up my arm and sit on my head. You know, I've had all sorts of stories with cats. World and thank you, whatever. I live with Parkinson's, my husband, and 2 cats. Apparently in that order. Who share all my applications. Who shred all my applications for a service dog.
Oh.
Any rate, Sue Bright. P.S. If you address my question during mail call, I will see it on the recording after the fact. Wasn't that wonderful?
Nice.
They do a good job recording those things. Okay, so I answered everything I had.
Yep. All right.
Now I can go home and go to bed.
Yep. I think we're done.
I'm really dragging.
No?
A little bit better today, but oh boys, it's exhausting to cough like this.
I'm sure.
The only salvation is that apparently I'm not contagious. I'm just a mess, noisy and things like that.
Yeah. All right. I will check on dinner. You have to move the camera back into the puppy.
I do, and everybody can watch the progress with our meat shack that we are putting up. We did, Steve and I, Steve mostly, I just sat around, but he cut out the beams, the rafter things, the ceiling, holding up the roof type stuff that Larry, if anybody hasn't read the Daily Doggy, they won't know, but Larry has a dog of ours, Peterson, and he came yesterday to say hello and tell us how he's doing and everything. And he is a contractor, and he came up the driveway just as Sheila and I were arguing about how we should cut these rafters, and then he did it correctly for us, and he made us a pattern, and so that's what we did today. We cut them all according to his pattern. So what we're going to try and do tomorrow is put them up. Ha! So that should be visible from that Puppy Hill camera. The overall plan there is to have a walk-in freezer between that shed and the camera. So you should see great progress in the next month on the whole deal, because I've got to get the beef chipping episode out of my cellar before it turns very warm, because it's going to really stink down there. So we got to get in there and hot spray all that beef fat off the floor and everything, and have them cut the beef down in that shed, which will be, it's on a concrete pad and it has a drain, so it will drain into one of our magnificent dry wells that we've had to put in for the laundry department. So it is going together. The whole episode is going together, hopefully. Bye. Off shutting.